What if I told you that at 65, your life isn't winding down, it's just beginning? What if the next 30 years could be the strongest, healthiest, clearest, most vibrant years of your entire life? Not because of expensive treatments, not because of miracle pills, but because of 6 simple morning habits that flip a biological switch inside you that scientists now call the longevity trigger. Seniors, hear this clearly. Your story is not ending. Your story is entering the most powerful chapter. Your heart can still beat another billion times. Your brain can still grow new cells every day. Your muscles can still rebuild stronger than they were in your 40s. The only reason most people over 65 never reach this potential is not because their bodies can't, but because their morning habits silently tell their bodies to slow down. Harvard researchers followed more than 44,000 adults over 60 for 20 years and discovered something shocking. Seniors who practiced just 6 simple morning habits lived up to 30 years longer, with sharper memory, stronger muscles, more stable balance, better sleep, and younger biological age. Why? Because your body wakes up every single morning waiting for instructions, and the first 60 minutes decide whether your cells begin repairing or breaking down. Start your day with sugar, stress, or inactivity, and your cells immediately turn off healing. But start with the right actions, and your cells activate a powerful youth mechanism that strengthens your arteries, protects your brain, boosts energy, repairs muscles, and slows aging across your entire body. And it all begins with the moment you open your eyes. Every night, you lose up to 2 pounds of water simply through breathing and sweating, which leaves your blood thick, sticky, and harder to pump, like syrup. Most seniors reach for coffee first, but that only dehydrates the body more, stressing the heart and spiking cortisol. But drinking 16 ounces of room temperature water immediately after waking can reduce heart attack risk by 41% and stroke risk by 37%, according to the National Institute on Aging. This water thins your blood, improves circulation, wakes your organs, hydrates your brain, and flushes toxins before they can cause damage. Martha, a 72-year-old woman who suffered from morning dizziness, discovered her blood was too thick to reach her brain properly. 3 weeks of morning hydration completely reversed her symptoms. Room temperature water absorbs 40% faster because the body doesn't need to heat it up. And proper hydration shrinks cancer risk by nearly half because water flushes carcinogens out of the digestive system before they attach to organ walls. Seniors lose the ability to feel thirst, so by the time you feel thirsty, you are already dehydrated. This simple habit restores the hydration your cells desperately need to repair. And when you combine hydration with 10 minutes of morning sunlight, the results multiply. Natural morning sunlight isn't just light, it is a biological instruction. When morning light hits special cells in your eyes, your brain immediately lowers melatonin by 50% and boosts cortisol by 35%, giving your body the correct wake-up signal it needs to start healing and repairing. Johns Hopkins researchers found that seniors who got morning sun had dramatically younger biological age markers. Their telomeres, the protective caps on DNA, were significantly longer than those who stayed indoors. Without morning light, your circadian rhythm drifts later and later, leaving you awake at 2 a.m. and exhausted by 2 p.m. This pattern increases dementia risk by 58%. But by simply opening your curtains or stepping outside for 10 minutes shortly after waking, you reset your internal clock, boost serotonin, improve mood, and strengthen sleep cycles. Even cloudy daylight is 10 times stronger than indoor lighting. Robert, who struggled with afternoon fatigue for years, saw it disappear instantly when he began getting morning light. When your morning light is in sync, your hormones, digestion, metabolism, and brain function all improve dramatically. After sunlight comes fuel, and seniors must fuel their bodies at the right time. After age 60, you lose 3% of muscle every year. Muscle loss is the #1 cause of falls, fractures, and disability among older adults. But eating 30 grams of complete protein within 90 minutes of waking triggers muscle repair at the exact time your body is most primed to build. Seniors who ate protein early in the day preserved 73% more muscle mass than those who ate most of their protein at dinner. Your stomach acids are strongest in the morning after fasting all night, meaning you absorb nutrients 40% better. Most older adults start their morning with toast, oatmeal, or cereal, but this tells the body to break down its own muscle for amino acids. Protein tells your cells, build, strengthen, repair. 3 eggs, Greek yogurt, lean meat, or plant protein fuels muscle synthesis. Sarah's bone density improved simply by eating more morning protein because protein builds not just muscle, but the bone matrix itself. Plant-based seniors may need slightly more, 38 to 40 grams, to get the same effect. Add collagen to strengthen joints and skin, but muscle strength alone isn't enough. The next habit may be the single greatest predictor of longevity: balance. Just 60 seconds of single-leg balance training rewires your brain, strengthens your stabilizer muscles, improves coordination, and reduces fall risk, the leading cause of injury and death for seniors, by 86%. Seniors who couldn't balance on one leg for 10 seconds had an 84% higher risk of stroke or death within 7 years. Mayo Clinic researchers discovered that seniors who practiced daily balance grew new gray matter in the cerebellum and hippocampus, areas responsible for coordination and memory. Your body performs more than 100,000 balance corrections each day without you noticing, but this system weakens without training. Balance work is most effective in the morning because your vestibular system resets during sleep. Start by standing next to a wall and lifting 1 foot an inch off the ground. Hold for 10 seconds, switch legs, then increase gradually. Add gentle head turns to force your brain and inner ear to work together. Tom thought his balance problems were permanent until 6 weeks of morning balance exercises restored his stability completely. And now we reach the most powerful morning habit of all, the 4 to 7 8 deep breathing technique. 10 deep breaths with this pattern. Inhale 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Immediately shifts your body from stress mode to repair mode. Most seniors breathe shallowly, filling only the upper third of their lungs and starving their organs of oxygen. Deep breathing floods oxygen into the lower lungs, increasing absorption by 40%. This breathing technique lowers blood pressure, reduces inflammation by 35%, lowers cortisol by half, boosts heart rate variability, the strongest predictor of longevity, and increases telomerase, the enzyme that repairs DNA, by 43%. Japanese centenarians who use similar breathing patterns have cells that behave 30 years younger. The long exhale activates the parasympathetic system, setting a calm, stable baseline for your entire day. Margaret's cardiologist reduced her medication after her blood pressure normalized through daily breathing. This technique restores lung capacity, improves circulation, nourishes the brain, and slows cellular aging across the entire body. These 6 habits, hydration, sunlight, protein, balance, breathing, and gentle morning movement, form a complete biological reset powerful enough to add decades of healthy life after 65. They work together, amplifying each other, turning back your biological clock, step by step. Tomorrow morning, when your alarm rings, remember this: you are not just waking up for another day. You are waking up to the possibility of 30 more years of strength, clarity, independence, and joy. Start small, start simple, start tomorrow. Your future self, strong, steady, sharp, alive, is waiting for you to say yes. If you're ready to live stronger at 65, 75, or even 95, subscribe now and join the Seniors Hub family.